Hi Scorpio, welcome to your monthly reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is a general reading, so it might not resonate with all of you, but take from it whatever will serve you best, as always, and don't forget to check your other placements. If anything in this reading does resonate or provide guidance or knowledge for you, please like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep reading for you. As always, I am a Scorpio myself, so I always love doing my Scorpio readings, even though I'm not going to be reading for myself, but just channeling the energy of my fellow Scorpio sisters and brothers. All right, so what's the current energy for Scorpios right now? What is the current energy for us? Nine of Swords. Anything else for the current energy? The World. What's this? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Well, Scorpio, what are the anxieties on your mind right now? I wonder. What are you waking up worrying about? Probably some money issues going on. And the world in general causing some anxiety. The world at large right now is feeling like a scary place. There may have been, there for sure have been events in the past month that have been really traumatic, filled with grief and anxiety, and it's all affecting your mental state, and just bringing up a lot of worries, bringing up kind of darkest fears, your biggest fears, whether, even if money might not be, objectively speaking, an issue, just the idea of stability and wealth and abundance is just causing some of these worries, and causing your mind to kind of go to worst case scenarios, or to be focused on coming out of fear-based thinking. So what's the biggest block for Scorpios at the moment? What's the block for Scorpios? The Moon. Losing touch with our inner intuition and inner voice. And again, allowing the ego to take over too much, to be doing too much of the talking, and going into circular thinking, limiting beliefs. And meanwhile, there's been a disconnect from our moon within us, from the subconscious, from the underlying issues. What are the underlying issues that are causing these feelings of fear and anxiety? Because another way to look at it is that right now there's actually a lot of renewal of hope and newness going on in the world at large, or there's just a sense of potential, of harmony. But for some reason, or not for some reason, for for many reasons, one of them being that this disconnect from intuition, the way that Scorpio you're looking at things is really being colored by fear. What's emerging for Scorpio? Nine of Cups in reverse and King of Pentacles. What else is emerging for Scorpio? Anything else? Five of Wands, King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Okay. Well, we can see that this fear over your resources, over your finances is misplaced, because what's emerging is the King of Pentacles here. Is this abundance? Is this stability? And it could mean simply a mindset shift for you, or it could also mean just the fact that things are in the sort of more immediate circumstances, things are finding their feet again. You might be entering to a new job, or some of you might have found a new job if you've been looking, or will be getting a new job soon, or there just could be a resumption of activity when it comes to financial things, and a return to busier times that comes with, more stability and income. So again, what is it here that's causing this fear? Is something to think about. We see it again here, that the Nine of Cups, in terms of, Nine of Swords and Nine of Cups, you are going to be able to release these anxieties. You are going to be able to find that clear-headed thinking again. And again, this is another good card to sort of apply perception to, because this is one of those cards, Five of Wands, that I think really, when you look at it, and depending on what you see and how you interpret it, really kind of speaks to how your mind's operating, and what kind of reality your mind is creating for you. So for some, this looks like conflict. This can read as fighting, as a more sort of negative situation. And the flip side of it is they're actually building something. They're actually collaborating. And it might be messy, it might not be totally smooth. For sure there could be conflict, but it's still, they're working towards a common goal together, and they're working things out. That's something that will be also, coming into your life. This idea of working things out with other people, working things out with yourself, and again, applying your intuition and getting in touch with yourself to see situations in in the light that brings out the best in you, that brings out the strongest side of you, as opposed to seeing things in a way that amplifies and exacerbates your fears and insecurities. What's the advice for Scorpio? Knight of Swords. Anything else for the advice for Scorpios right now? The Lovers. Some Gemini energy maybe, and Ace of Wands. So that's beautiful. The advice when it comes to dealing with these thoughts, these insecurities, these fears, these anxieties, well, sometimes you just have to take action. Not necessarily a specific action, but literally just like do something, just like move your body. That's going to get you out of your head. If you want to apply it to something broader, it could be to take some more concrete steps towards this idea of building with other people, building your wealth, building your abundance, and just harnessing a more spontaneous energy to get you out of your head. Don't let your thoughts catch up to that first spark of an idea or of a dream. Don't let that inner voice, that inner critic, get in the way. You kind of have to race them a little bit. So finding spontaneity, finding almost a little bit of impulsive energy sometimes that is just going to occupy your mind a bit differently than what it's used to, which is sinking into, worst case scenario, or questioning everything and not even giving yourself the chance to start. And then of course we have our Lovers card, which kind of takes us into our love forecast. Maybe think about connecting with someone. If you're in a relationship, really lean into that right now as a support and as a place of goodness and beauty to feel yourself in again. You don't have to go through this alone. There's a beautiful world out there that you can be sharing with your partner. If you're single, or if you're single or looking or not looking, the Lovers card is still relevant in terms of seeing the beauty in people around you, and the beauty in your friends and your family, and at the end of the day, just in human connection. That might be what is also missing right now, is this sense of isolation for many of you, that feeling that you're going through everything alone, that feeling disconnected from yourself, but also feeling disconnected from others, right? And again, maybe for a while you haven't been really trusting of others or feeling like you can open up to others. But the way to building something together as a community is to find that lover energy for everyone you encounter. Let's see what else is in the love forecast for Scorpio. Six of Cups. There we go. The idea of reciprocation, finding reciprocation, giving and taking. Again, you're not going through, you're not alone. You're not alone. It's too much here. Yeah, Temperance. Similar energy here. Look at that. With the angel, the sun, the lushness, and Six of Cups. Working together, give and take, receiving, building, right? This love forecast, I think, is less of a romantic situation and just more of a overall kind of feeling of love towards, and love and goodwill towards people around you, whether they're strangers or whether they're people you know or people you care about. Bottom of the deck, the Star. Renewal, filling your cup, helping others fill their cup. Like this is just emotional abundance, and this idea of mutual aid as well. It's all infused with love, and that's something that I think you're going to be rediscovering as we are now entering into spring. And you know, you're going to be coming out of a darker place, a lonelier place, and just be open to making these connections, making the simplest connections and finding depth in them. And in doing so, you're going to be renewing yourself and renewing your love for your own self as well, and not just as well as for others. All right, Scorpio, so hope you're doing well, and I'll see you in your next reading.